Hello everyone, this is Ryan Yuan, and I'm going to make the presentation about my capstone project, and the topic is going to be about the reproduction of Dunhuang sunk panel. So let's see, what is sunk panel? Sunk panel is originally built on the ceiling to hold the Chinese traditional architecture and forms the shape of an umbrella. And on the right, you can see that the sunk panel in the Guanyin Pavilion of the Dule Temple. It is the earliest sunk panel in China that we can ever find. And the sunk panel is often decorated with water plants, so as to protect the building from fire. As you can see the picture from the left, there's a lotus in the center, and this is a very symbolic representation of a water plant, and is often used in sunk panels. And the sunk panel in Dunhuang is used as the decorated patterns for the cave roof. Its center concaves upward, and its four sides are all slopes, forming the shape of an umbrella. And in Mogao caves in Dunhuang, most of the sunk panels are decorated with lotus in the center. And lotus means purity, eternity in Buddhism. People used to believe the dead will become kids in the lotuses, and after its purification, they will jump into the water to head for the Pure Land in the west. So the sunk panel is the representation of the Pure Land in the west. As you can see on the right, these two pictures show that lotus is often used as the symbolic pattern in sunk panel, and it has a very important meaning in it. And in the current digital age, with the help of 3D scanner, we can see a lot of paranomas of Mogao caves on their official website. And technologies make these caves not limited in space and can be reached on screens and even VR, AR projects anywhere, anytime as we wish. However, these approaches can only scan and duplicate the caves and remain how they look in their origin. And we can only see how they look like, and we can hardly understand what they mean. And so here comes our research question: how to bring the sunk panel into broader spaces, not limited to an architectural element, and in an artistic approach. And here comes the three fundamental questions. What are the elements consisting the sunk panel? What kinds of patterns and ideologies are applied to it? And are there artistic digital heritage projects that reproduce a historical heritage? And here comes another concept that is quite related to the patterns, the sacred geometry. And it is often referred to as the architecture of the universe. And it's from throughout the world, and we can see it quite often in our daily lives. And as we can see, these are the three symbolic sacred geometries we can see in our life, mostly the Taurus. We can see it every day when we are doing modeling jobs. And based on that, I go to search for the academic resources. And these are the 5 books I found: The Ordering Spaces, The Hidden Geometry of Flowers, Islamic Patterns. These 3 books are written by Keith Critchlow, and these books mainly talks about the geometric shapes that we can find in space, in nature, and in Islam. And the next books are very related to Dunhuang decorated patterns. The Dunhuang decorated patterns in unknown ages, the study on Dunhuang decorated patterns. The book that I researched most is the study on Dunhuang decorated patterns. And the book mainly is divided into 2 parts, talking about constructions and the patterns of the sunk panel. And for the constructions, the categories it mainly talk about is the canopy and the sunk panel. And for patterns, there are various patterns it has talked about, and I chose one very symbolic one, the pole-face flowers. And for each of these categories, take sunk panel as an example. The author talks them about its historical ages and talks about the changes throughout the dynasties. And the methodology I think I will use is to research more into the patterns and the elements of sunk panels and try to make experiments reproducing the sunk panel during the research. And I will look into artistic digital heritage projects to find more inspirations, and I can interpret how they make these projects and to apply them into my own. And this is the practice-based work I found. We can mainly see that these objects consist of particles, and I think this is one of the ways I can try to reproduce the sunk panel. And these are the references I found for the presentation. And thank you.